I'm sitting high up in the mountains on a viewpoint in Koh Phangan, and it really struck home to me how much I love exploring the islands across Thailand. And it's almost impossible for me to say which one's my favourite because they all offer everything. And in the next few minutes, I want to give you a summary of all the islands I've been to and why I think they're so great and what you need to do when you're there. So when you come to Koh Phangan, it's on an archipelago with Koh Tao and Samui. And I can't see the point in just staying on one island. Samui's commercial, lots of decent restaurants, maybe a bit more highbrow, but certainly lots of things to do. And then when you come to Koh Phangan, it's a place where you can get in touch with your spirituality. There's lots of yoga places, lots of vegan restaurants. And I think this is where people come to find themselves. And I can feel it. But if you want to party, where else in the world can you see something like the full moon party, which is once a month? It's insane, incredible. Not sure if I'll go back unless I'm completely drunk, but it's something on your bucket list. And then Koh Tao to me still remains the most beautiful island I've seen in all of Thailand. I know it has a bad reputation. Every time I mention Koh Tao, people say, oh, Death Island. But I think people die all the time on these islands. I remember the British Embassy saying that they struggle with young Brits abroad riding their motorbikes, drunk, probably on drugs as well, with no helmets. Wear your helmets. The roads are really, really dangerous on these islands. But for me, Koh Tao has some of the most beautiful beaches and best snorkeling that you can see. And then you have Koh Chang, which is on the eastern seaboard, not far from Cambodia. And that's on an incredible archipelago with so many different islands you can see that you could probably go out on a catamaran for a week. Koh Cam, go and have a look at that island off Koh Chang because it was a resort that wasn't finished and it's spectacular. And then you've got Koh Kud and Koh Mak. Koh Kud being one of the up-and-coming 5-star flyers. Beautiful. Phuket, yes, I get Phuket. I'm not a big fan of Phuket, but when I've gone, I've liked it. If you do go, you'll find lots of things to do. It has a little bit, not being disrespectful to Phuket, a little bit of a Pattaya characteristic because there is so much to do. But I would hire a car if I was you and head up into Koh Phangan. You've got the Samilian Islands, which you can see only certain parts of the year. And the seas there are incredible. And the viewpoint is just as good as this one. And then you can drive round through Krabi. There's lots of hot springs you can do. And why not, when you're on your way, follow it round and go off to Koh Lanta. Certainly one of the more quieter islands that I've been to. Dead flat. No mountains like this. Charming, good for diving. Beaches are great. Why not do it? Have I missed any more? There's islands everywhere. Even off Pattaya, you've got Koh Lan. Not my cup of tea. Lots of people there. But if you are on Pattaya, it gives you a little feeling of that island. You can hire a motorbike and explore the island. It's about 50 baht to get across on a ferry and then 150, 200 baht for a motorbike. Really incredible. I mean, there are other islands, but these are the ones that stand out for me. You know, Krabi, Phi Phi, Koh Chang. If I was pushed into making a decision and you wanted me to say where would I go for the best island adventure, I would come to Samui, go to Phangan like this, and then go to Koh Tao as well. You'll have an incredible time. Easy to get ferries. Everything's really cheap, and so is accommodation. For now, I'm on top of the world, wondering how I'm going to get down. You need a good height here. Keep safe. Down about Thailand.